What's going on YouTube? It is SA here and welcome to another career mode video with AFC Wimbledon. This is our second episode and a lot of you guys have been saying on my last video to upload. I'm very sorry that I haven't uploaded in this past week. I've been just really busy, but I'm back now and hopefully we'll return back to normal this week with the videos. So yeah, going back to this video, I did try and get some more funds. I did say the last video only had 200,000, so you can just see there. I did request a million coins, and I basically, in terms of the targets, I put the best that we could like the best option it had there. So I was hoping to get that 1 million. I wasn't very optimistic because I knew that a million is quite a lot for AFC Wimbledon. So I was expecting it not to go through. And these were the signings which I had a look at. I want to thank you all for all the comments in the last video. Unfortunately, quite a lot of the ones you said were out of our reach. Like I said, we only have that 200,000 budget, and we don't even have that much wage as well. But I did find some two good players, or three good players, but I did eventually go on to buy two players. First guy here is a left winger called Chitu. He's got some really good physical stats. As you can see, some very good acceleration on him. And the second player which I bought was Pedred Azogu, who I'm not exactly how to pronounce that, but you could just see a very good age, 17 years of age, 64 overall, and he does play in that centre defensive and midfield role, and he's cheap as well. I believe he was on the free transfer. So I want to thank you guys for again telling me that, because I did actually forget about that, and one of you guys just did remind me that to look in the free transfer target. So I simulated here obviously, and you could just see one got accepted and one got declined. Chitu did accept, which is obviously good news, and unfortunately Pedro Azogu did decline. So obviously we were looking to still buy him, so he did want to be a crucial first team player, so obviously we offered him that, and hopefully he would go on to accept that. But some good news here, Chitu did accept his offer of the 4-year contract. So that meant obviously we had to accept the offer, and yeah, he was officially now an AFC Wimbledon player, which is good to see. Yeah, you good to see the new signing arriving from the chief executive. He's packed his bag and he is at AFC Wimbledon. So with the good news, it continued. You could see Azogue also accepted him his offer, and guys, you could see their transfer budget of 42,000 left and only £27 of wages. So like I said, guys, we are really tight on the budget, so it's really hard to get the best or even get players. But you could see we had a message here from Julio Gutierrez about international management. Now, obviously, international management is obviously new in FIFA 13, and we obviously, it would be good to manage an international team as well. But now, obviously, we're at AFC Wimbledon, and it's going to be hard to get into the biggest teams. You could see that. I just wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best as manager of AFC Wimbledon. As your agent, my job will be to keep an eye out for potential opportunities to coach a national team in addition to your club duty. So like I said, it'll be good to manage an international team, but for now, obviously, we're going to be focusing on AFC Wimbledon. And you could see this consolidation awaits AFC Wimbledon this season. Our predicted finish is 16, which obviously we want to be way higher than that. I mean, I'm even going to try and fight for the promotion. And now, obviously, main player is our new signing, Chitu, who does look very promising with his stats and obviously his age as well. So we went on to here our first friendly against Bray Wanderers, first of 3 friendlies, obviously, before the actual season starts. And this was a game basically where I really wanted to test out my players and see which were the best ones, basically to see how to play with them, because obviously I haven't played with AFC Wimbledon before, and I think this is actually my first time I played with a League 2 team in FIFA 13. So obviously it was a bit of a surprise because I think before this I was playing some Ultimate Team with the likes of I've got some really good players in my Ultimate Team with the likes of Bale, Aguero, basically the best of the Premier League players, and then coming back to like a League 2 team, it was a huge difference. And obviously I did find it hard to kind of get to grips with the team, but it was a friendly game, and I mean that's what friendly games are for. Friendly games are for basically to try out your new transfers, just try out your team, and to amend things and get things right for the season. Second friendly game here, I did change some things. I basically changed the whole team. I basically try to change as much as I can and bring on the reserves. Well, saying that. I'll get onto that later. I'll talk about the reserves later in this video, but you could see that Midson scored a really nice goal. He was actually really impressive in this game. I did bring him on for this game, and I think he is pretty young as well, so hopefully he'll get a lot better in the future. But going back to that note on reserves, guys, I was, in terms of the transfers, going back to the transfers for a minute, I was actually going to release some players, but obviously to get some extra money. But unfortunately we couldn't do that because our squad is so small. I mean, we don't even have any reserves. Actually, we do have a reserve now. Chitu, the new player we bought, and Azoge. One of them has actually pushed someone onto the reserve, so we only actually have one player on the reserves. Our bench is full, and obviously our squad, so we don't have many players on our team either. So that's another bad thing. But again, it's something that we could work on in the future, kind of building up our squad. So for now, we're not going to release any players just because our squad is so small, and basically the game won't let us. So going back to the game here, we just got hammered in the second half. You could see the Colorado Rapids 3-1 up, and that is how we finished there full time. You could see the Casio, I believe his name was, done really well in that game. But like I said previously, you know, friendly games are just for basically testing out the team. And you could see our final friendly game. I kept the team which we had in the first game, which is featuring the likes of Chitu and Azoge, our new signings. But you can see Stratton ran away from the defenders here, 45th minute I believe it was, right before half time, and a really nice finish there through the legs of the goalkeeper. So we went in 1-0, leading 1-0 over Racing Santander, looking for our first win obviously with AFC Wimbledon. And that is how it looked to be. Midson, as I said in the last match, guys, this guy is a really, really good player. 87th minute here, good using his pace to get away from the defender, and then a really nice finish, smashing it into the bottom right corner of the goal. No goalkeeper had no chance with that, and we went up 2-0 here. Was a little bit of a scare here. Oscar Perez scored a really nice header. That is a beautiful header. Just dived into the ball and just kind of went over the goalkeeper. So like I said, it was a little bit of a scare, but it ended up as a consolation goal because we did go on to win that game 2-1, which is obviously good to see. We played really well in this game, and it was nice to see, you know, it was nice to see like the whole team kind of coming together, because I feel that this game I really did get everything right. I mean, it's not perfect yet, obviously. Probably the first few league games I'll have to kind of still change things and get to grips with the team, but that friendly game was a lot better than the previous two. So that's going to wrap it up now, guys. Hopefully the next episode now we'll start the league. Still, if you want to have any transfer suggestions, if you have anything to tell me what to do with my budget or anything like that, please do, because obviously I do need some help with it. But if not, hopefully we'll stick with this team now for now, and we'll get on with the league next season. So hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please be sure to give it a like, and also, guys, please feel free to comment in the section below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to keep up with this series and other videos. And yeah, guys, I'll see you now in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.